Hi, I am Jane McCampbell Stewart. I'm a psychotherapist, a coach, spiritual consultant, and also a teacher of trauma and PTSD. And today I'm going to teach you my daily practice for managing and maintaining energetic boundaries. The practice is called the I Ams, and it is based in the science of heart math. And heart math tells us that the electromagnetic resonance of our heart rate goes around out into a bubble around 5 to 6 feet all around us in one big sphere. And this is the energy that people feel of us when we walk into a room, whether we manage that energy or not. And so if we're feeling emotions such as appreciation or gratitude or loving kindness, then the electromagnetic resonance is in this beautiful wavy pattern. And that pattern goes out into our space, and it not only allows us to feel safe and secure and calm in our being, but it also impacts those around us just as we move into their space. They get to feel it and it settles their heart rate too. Now, if we are feeling anxious or angry or resentful or ticked off or any of those things, then instead of a lovely wavy pattern, we have a big herky-jerky pattern. And then if we go out into the world with this herky-jerky pattern coming off of us, it's going to put everybody else around us on edge as well. And then if they're also in a herky-jerky state, then their herky-jerky is going to get mixed up with our herky-jerky. And then we all have a big mess where we feel really bent out of shape. So what I'm going to teach you is how to manage this space around you so that people are feeling calm and appreciative, and that you are feeling calm and appreciative. And it also helps you to really manage that big space that is there, because if we don't take up the space, if we go through the world being all small and tiny and we don't take up our space, people can't feel where our edge is, and so then they come in and they violate our boundaries, when actually all we need to do is to take responsibility for that edge, and then they know where we are. So we're going to do this practice where we start by finding something that brings us a sense of gratitude or loving kindness. So you can choose something that just makes you go, oh, it might be your pet cat, your pet bunny rabbit, your doggy, your grandchild, whatever brings you that sense of loving kindness. It can be something very small. Just think about a baby fawn, maybe. Anything that will just allow you to settle your heart rate into that beautiful wavy pattern. And then when we've got it, and we're feeling that wavy pattern of the heart rate, we're going to spread it into our space using the name that brings us home to ourselves. So that might be your full legal name. It might be the name that you were given before it became an anglicized name. Whatever name brings you home to yourself is the one you're going to use. Okay, so we'll start here with our appreciation, and we're going to spread it out into our space. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. And this is my space. And just take a moment to visualize that beautiful sphere of your heart presence going around. And just take a look at it. Mine changes color every day. See what color your bubble is today. And then come back in, find the appreciation, the gratitude, and we're going to go again. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. And I take up my space. And you're just going to see the space and maybe reach to the edge and see if you can feel the edge of your bubble. And you want to make sure that it's nice and firm. And if it needs a little bit more inflating, we'll just send a little bit more of you out into your bubble, making sure you are taking up your space all the way to the edge. This is where people can feel you. This is how they know you're there, how they know where your boundaries are, where you end and where they begin. And then come back into the center, find the appreciation, the gratitude, the loving kindness, and off we go again. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. And anything that is not mine needs to leave my space. Go back and be sovereign in your own space. But leave my space and let me be sovereign in mine. Even if you love me so much and you're snuggling in here, you need to go back and love me from the edge of my bubble. Anything that does not belong to me, off you go, out of my space. Any other reasons for you being here, any permissions I gave you to be here are now revoked, and you need to leave my space. Just imagine anything that's not of you going to the edge of your bubble, and when it gets to the edge, it's going to go plink. And then we're going to take a squeegee. We're going to go all the way around the bubble. Make sure that our edge is nice and clear, nice and clean. Nothing's hanging onto it. And when that's done, we're going to come back in for one last round. Find the gratitude, the loving kindness, the peace in the heart. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. I am. First name, middle name, last name. And I am sovereign in my space. Take a deep breath. Come back into your heart. Fully grounded, fully present, fully here. And go own your space.